Hello fishy folks, happy Saturday. Hope you guys are doing well. It's hot as balls here in New Jersey. It's like 99 degrees and I'm trying to stay inside, but errands take me out. My fish room is about 85 degrees, 83 degrees or so, so it's not too bad, but figured I'd do an update. I've been working down here. I was here for a couple hours doing a water change this morning, but well, we're looking at some Northfin food that I just picked up. I got small bags, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and I ran out, and I decided I kind of like the krill especially. I do like the community food. It's a very high quality food. Comes in 0.5 mil, so the guppies can eat it. Those are the prices I paid, $5.99 for this 100-gram bag and $9.99 for the 80-gram bag of krill. Cheap for my fish store. He also said that he can order this krill in ½ mil for me, he thinks. He's going to check. So I'll probably do that also to feed to the guppies. One of the benefits of krill, I believe, is it helps fish color up. So, you know, more colorful the fish, the quicker they sell, everyone's happy. I also have this Aquarium food that I bought in Japan. It was 350 yen, which is about $3.50. And it's, I believe, it's killifish food, so it's really small, but it's good for the guppies. It's good for the guppies because it's small. It doesn't cloud the water. I did open it last night and try it. Actually, my fish tried it. It's 48% protein, so that's pretty good for growth goes. I want to do a quick little update on the fish food that I have right now. You know, I have that. We have the Sera Catfish Chips for the plecos I have. Wow, they're all backwards for some reason. Sinking wafers, everybody likes those. Algae wafers, obviously. I got more fancy guppy food. This bag is actually empty, but I do have a bigger bag here that I bought in Japan. You can't get this size 70-gram here, so I bought it while I was there. All right, let's do an update. I think I showed you that I moved the platies in here, the sunset or marigold or whatever people call them, orange platies in here. I moved the creamsicle mollies in here. They were in a 10 down there, but I thought they needed more room. There's also the male platy to this female is in here. Hopefully she can be alone and drop some fry. Lots of guppies growing out. Should have an order ready for my local fish store soon. You know, when I sold him these, he had just gotten like 4 or 5 different strains of guppies in, so these didn't sell as well as we both had wanted, but he has a couple left, maybe 10 out of the 32 I sold him. He lost one. He was very happy that he only lost one, you know, because he loses more from his wholesalers usually. I'm going to give him an extra one because I don't want him to lose one. You see that female right there? See how she's got a bent tail? So she's just going to be a breeder. We're not going to sell her because of that bent tail. We got the old ram who must be hiding in one of his caves because I can't see him. I still need to get some females, but that's a whole nother story. We got these angels doing well. I mean, that guy was a dime size when I got him, and now he's huge. I'm figuring right now they're about 6-7 months old. Oh, look, they're all lined up for us. They're about 6-7 months old, so maybe in 2 or 3 months we'll see some breeding action. I do have the slatin in there just in case, you know, really no big deal. I am going to have to move the pair out of here and put them somewhere, which I don't really know where just yet, but we got some time to think about that. Got the Endler tank, again, many different colors, many different strains, even though they were sold to me as one thing, they're not, but whatever, they're cool looking. Blue diamond, lots of fry. I did do a very large volume water change this morning in my system, about 250 or 300 gallons, which is why there's water on the floor. I mean, that's not why there's water on the floor. There's water on the floor because I'm silly. But there's one on the floor because the way I had to do such a large volume water change, besides draining the sump twice, was, I'll show you. I haven't showed this in a really long time. Actually, probably since I built the fish room, but for those of you that haven't seen or don't know, essentially I have a sump pump here. Water runs to here, to this manifold I built. It's just a T up top and two four-ways with ball valves on each side, each leg, if you will. And that's so I don't have any tanks here on this bottom row connected to the system. There are tanks there, but they're not. The water isn't part of this system. So this one's off. This one's also at, like, you know what, a quarter. So here's why there's water on the floor. When I was filling the system, I filled it in sections. I started here, and then here, and then here, and then here, and then this was the last one down here. Well, when I turned this one on, I turned it on fully, and that made that 30-gallon tank on the end with the guppies in it overflow because the drain's not set up for that. It's only set up for a certain flow. That's the flow, so that's why there's water on the floor. Sorry for the long explanation, but now you know. All right, let's get back to the update. Where do we end up? Here, right? Water on the floor. Angels. There's some wigglers in there on that slate. There's about 10 of them, maybe less. I think they're hiding more wigglers on the filter, but I'm not sure. I'm just kind of trying to let them parent raise as best as I can. It's just easier for me. And I had no luck moving them to a 5-gallon. I have to probably work on that process myself. But time will come. We got these marbles. They got some eggs right there, starting to turn white, so don't know what's going on. But it's only their third spawn, I think. Platinum's doing well, getting big. 30-gallon guppy tank down low, lots of different colors. That purple one is badass, if you ask me. And that cobra right there, the red one right next to him or underneath them, also pretty cool. There's probably 30 fry in there in that Java moss. That jungle of Java moss. Uh-oh. I think we got a dead fish in there. I gotta check that out. I'm not too happy about that. Empty 20-gallon neon swordtails from Imperial Tropicals. This fish, she always hangs out here alone. Sometimes she's sort of floating like that. But I do see her eat, so I don't really know what's going on there. I don't know if she's getting ready to drop fry or she got her ass kicked. I don't know. But those guys in the back are doing well. Empty 10-gallon tank. I need to place an order with Gemco, which is probably going to be a couple weeks. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 10-gallon tanks ready to go. I got that 20. I've got all these 5s. My puffer tank, it's going to be a puffer tank whenever I get around to it. Let's come over here. So I don't know if I showed you all these fry. There's like 40 fry in there. These were the guppies that were outside in the garbage can that leaked, and I brought them inside, planning to do something outside, but not so sure what I'm going to do yet. Anyway, but 2 days after I brought them in, these fry showed up. So I think one of them dropped all these fry, and that just goes to show you when they're eating all the good stuff outside, they have healthy batches of fry. There is one, I think that's a koi swordtail fry. I couldn't catch him before, and now he's growing up in there. So I did take all the fry that were in here that survived and put them in the big guppy tank. What else? Up top, we got the cobras in here, no fry. Yellows, not really a lot of fry. Here are the koi sword fry that were dropped in quarantine. And those are the platy fry up there, but they're all hanging out, getting big, eating. More platies, Dumbo ear guppies, very dirty tank. That's what it looks like in a fish room. I don't know where Dad is. He's hanging out in there, but there's a couple different generations. There is a koi swordtail female in here, which we can't see. Nope, can't see her. Hopefully she drops fry in here when she's left alone, but nothing yet. English lace, that's my boy right there. Lots of fry, lots of raw juveniles. So 2 platies, Mickey Mouse platies. Also ready to explode any day with fry. So that's the update from the fish room for today. Still haven't done anything with this tank. When the Oscars died, my son sort of lost interest in finishing it. I need a new plastic for the top. It's going to be about 30 bucks. At least 1 tube of silicone, so $35, $36 for a tank I essentially got for $10. Doesn't make it, still makes it a good deal, but not as great a deal as I was hoping. So we'll see what happens there. This is just an empty tank. I'm gonna have to take that filter out and put it up there so at least it stays cycled. You can see some bristlenose and some snails eating on a cucumber. They love that stuff. Love it. Alright, that's that. Got the plants down low, got some algae going on in there. I gotta figure out what I'm actually gonna do. The water wisteria is doing well. I'm gonna split those off to propagate more plants. And that's it from the fish room. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Stay cool or warm wherever you are in the world. And have a great day. See ya.